Hey guys, it's been a little while. Welcome back. I've been busy for the last 2 years, ever since the quarantine. Got a new place, got a boat, got a lot of other things, been traveling. I've been playing more guitar, which is good for me. I'll show you guys some stuff that I learned. I've been doing some other stuff in my life, but I haven't been doing videos. It took me a long time to do these videos. I wasn't in a band at the time. I was getting a little burned out for a few different reasons, and I wanted to do something different, so I started a YouTube channel. I thought I did some fun stuff over about a couple years. About a good 2 years or so, I did about, I think almost 200 videos. Got like almost 2 million views on something so far. Made some money off it, had some fun, met some good people, learned a lot of stuff, and have done I did what I wanted to do. It was just a hobby. Today, I have a dilemma that's been kind of annoying, and I figured it'd be a good reason for me to do a new video on it. The very first video I did was about capos, if anybody's seen it or remembers it. And when I first shot that, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for my first YouTube video, and I tried this, I tried that, like test shoots, and I didn't really like any of it, and I wasn't feeling it at all. I was like, maybe I just don't want to do any videos or something like that. And then I came up with the idea for the capo, and I was trying to be kind of a little bit funny, a little bit silly, the way my personality was, and I thought it turned out pretty well. I thought it got a pretty good reception, and I liked the way it turned out. It was pretty cool. So what got me back on the topic today is I have another capo dilemma. So between the move, packing, unpacking, I lost some of my better capos. I lost a Kaiser that I had, a black Kaiser capo, which I loved. I use it all the time. A silver Dunlop trigger, and I lost the main one that I had. It was like a gold plate, 24 karat gold, whatever it is, the gold plated G7th capo, which I love. Can't find it anywhere. And even though that I would say the G7th was my favorite, this is the one I end up using the most. Why is that? How come I didn't use my favorite? I think I used this one the most because it was the easiest to put on, slide up and down all at the same time. So I did really like using this one, and I wanted to get another version of this. So I went to go get like a silver one that I had. It was kind of a little more flashier. If I'm doing like a show, it looks kind of cool on there. It looks on a headstock, a little more presentable, so to speak. And something where if I drop it while I'm out doing a outdoor show, or if I'm like outside doing a bonfire thing or something like that, a lot harder to find a little black thing on the ground. If you have something silver or gold or white or neon red, it's easier to see those things. So just for that point of view, I wanted another one, because it's the only one I have now, another backup that wasn't black. So this 83 CN model acoustic version of their capo, it has extra. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, than this black one, which I didn't like. It's only about a millimeter or two bigger, but the tension on it is a lot harder. It's supposed to be more because it's for acoustic, and that tension was constantly squeezing my chords out of tune. And I know how to put a capo on. You put it like right just before the fret, that kind of thing. I know how to not squeeze it in the middle of the frets. Still, it was always squeezing it out of tune. It was too tense. So then I got the electric model. The electric model is smaller, thinner. The tension was okay, but it's so thin that it like flips out of my hand when I was using it. I couldn't do the normal one-handed thing very easily. I had to be really careful with it. Didn't want that, toss that out. So I was looking at the Thalia capos, and they're very nice. They're expensive too. And I was thinking, well, that'll be a nice, cool looking, beautiful one if I'm doing like a certain show or something, or just if I want to take some good pictures. It's a nice looking capo. I didn't want to get that one. So what did I end up getting? I got another G7 capo, but it is the newer one. Now the gold plated one was a Performance 2. This is a Performance 3 capo. What's the difference? I think the mechanics are a little bit different, and it's got something called Art. I can't think of what the name of it is. I'll put it in the description, what it is, or like in a subtitle or something like that, because I can't think of what it is offhand. However, there was a guy I saw actually in cables. I never really thought about it, but he was talking about how much capos can change the sound. Who's that? He was talking about how much capos can actually change the sound a little bit. And I didn't think that would be much, because you have something pressing on the fret, or it's not on the fret. It's either fretted or it's not. Who's calling me? That's somebody on here. But on his video, I did notice a change in the tone. One of them was like nice and bright and clear, and the other one did seem a little muddy and a little bassy. Not a bad thing, not a huge difference either way, but when you're comparing them back and forth, there was an obvious difference. So that I kept that in mind. And this G7th is the one that sounded nice and bright. So this is going to be my next one for the foreseeable future. I've got a bunch of acoustic shows coming with 3 different bands this next couple months. So I'm going to plan on using this a lot. And if it doesn't, well, I'm gonna make it work, because I use the other one. But this is going to take over this one as my favorite capo, because I'm going to use nothing but this, and then we'll take it from there, and I'll do another video, and I'll show you some stuff I've been playing. So I'm doing a lot of acoustic versions of non-acoustic type of songs, so that's kind of fun to do. But I've been working with a lot of picking stuff, a lot of speed stuff, cleaning up my playing, which hasn't always been the cleanest playing, but I'm working on things like that, working on better speed. Lots of fun stuff on my end. I got a new drone camera and a bunch of other camera gear that YouTube's bought, thanks YouTube. and other guitar gear that YouTube's also bought. So that's, I have a lot of fun stuff that I can start using on the channel. And this is my third time saying when I start doing videos again, definitely plan on doing it. But this is my first one I figured to get off my ass and actually shoot something for me to gripe about these capos. Some more top 10 lists. You guys seem to love these top 10 lists or hate them, but you watch them and it's all fine. That's what it is. It's exposure. No news is bad news. No press is bad press, or so even bad press isn't bad press, whatever it is. So I'm gonna keep doing me. You guys keep doing you. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. Anything new. Give me some song challenges, whatever the hell you want. I'm up for it. Time allowing, I will start doing more of these videos, maybe in a less edited sort of way, maybe a little bit raw sort of way, but I still want to be able to produce these and have fun and show you guys stuff and get back in the mix of YouTube stuff and have some fun doing it. All right, that's about it for now. Talk to you later. You guys have a great weekend.